This song that we're reading from is titled featuring Louis Ray. The little I don't love her, that's a sad she a bad
Hey guys. Hi guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back here with Brendan. We're going to be talking about how hyper-sexualized our society has become and the role that modern music plays in it, especially modern rap. We're going to be reacting to and reading some lyrics from popular rap songs. A lot of the lyrics are violent. Of course, that's not the case with all rap songs, especially older rap music. I think a lot of it was talking about the fight for racial equality, but I feel like it has shifted and changed over time. And we think this is a very important topic because music that we listen to obviously impacts society.
The media that we consume is extremely important, particularly when it comes to our youth, because their minds are still developing. When it comes to music, I remember when I was young, I would always look up to my favorite artists as role models, you know? And the role models at hand are sexualizing women and they are glorifying violence. And to almost make it in this rap industry, you need to follow a certain lifestyle. There's this term called rap cap. Rap about being violent or doing drugs when they have never participated in such activities. So I feel like it's pushing this culture onto young artists who listen to rap and who want to be like their role models.
So your worth is based on, I don't know, how many cars you have, how many women you've slept with, to put it nicely. And a lot of them lie to get clout. And then I brought up horror movies, right? Because we're talking about media. It's not the music, but still I was wondering, but I really enjoy horror movies. Does that impact how I behave? You know, am I going to see a horror movie? Am I looking at the antagonist, right? The serial killer, let's say. I'm not rooting for them. But in, I think, rap music, a lot of the time the kid, you know, listens to the artist and they want to be like them.
In that case, you are rooting for the antagonist and you want to be like this person.
It's almost like a fantasy that they create though, like kind of putting on a persona with rap cap.
The lyrics explicit, they're very violent, and I think that desensitizes majority of youth to these kind of actions. It makes them think as if you can go out there and perform some of these rather heinous activities. You know, you see lyrics talking about shooting guns and now what happens, and they want to you know, go shooting, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think you know, the way that they're being taught about weapons isn't how I would want my child to be taught about weapons. I would want them to be taught about weapons in a safe environment, not from some rap artists telling me they put a Glock to another person's head and pulled the trigger. You know, that's not how I want my children to learn about weapons.
And I think there's another conversation surrounding video games too, where a lot of people say, well, it has no impact on the behavior, like no one's going to go out and shoot another person if they play video games. And I don't know, there have been studies that support that. I think it could be a creative outlet or some escapism for people. At the same time, though, it does impact impressionable kids' minds.
Just pop culture in general, if you think about, you know, the feminist movement in music, what did that do to young children? It told them it was okay to act a certain way. Every year it gets worse and worse. Every year the clothing on young children. It's okay for adult women, but very young children, given the fact that there are very ill-minded people in society.
I think that's what the modern feminists are saying, is like sexual liberation for women is self-objectification in disguise as feminism, when in reality it's women sexualizing themselves.
You know, women want to feel empowered. Women want to feel beautiful, and I totally understand that. But I think the only way to feel secure, in my opinion, is to, you know, cover your body if you want to feel secure. But I am totally for empowering yourself. And
of course.
Even myself, I would love to, you know, look good, but I'm sure a G-string or a thong in public, right? Because I know it's going to draw attention from the wrong crowd.
It's not negating the fact that there are predators or saying like, oh, if you wear this, you're going to get, you know, assaulted or something like that. That doesn't excuse the actions, but you have to be smart. And there are predators. With the violence, there are also have been some cases of the rappers getting arrested because of their lyrics, going into detail about the crimes that they have committed or want to commit. So now what's going on is a lot of rap songs, they have to put kind of like a disclaimer in the beginning where it's like, I'm just, you know, this isn't real, this didn't happen.
Yeah, not only that, but I've heard multiple cases, on multiple occasions of rappers getting shot, rappers being murdered. I guess, is it for dissing another gang? Or
right, I think so. And it's not just with male rappers. A lot of female rappers who will talk about prostitution, essentially, selling their bodies and having men, like random strangers, like fly them out, in return sleeping with them. It's also very materialistic because it's all about how many bags you can get from said man who doesn't even view you as a human.
I think this is a phenomenon that is just growing in general. The use of your body to make money. It's
like
not,
with OnlyFans and stuff?
Right. It's not something new. There's always been prostitution, but I feel like it's more moved into a more mainstream area in society. Now
and glorifying it.
Right. Now there's OnlyFans. Yes, pop off, go make your money, but at the same time...
Hustle culture.
Yeah.
We can appreciate that they came from, like Cardi B, right? She was a stripper,
right.
and now she has so much money and success, but at the same time, what is this promoting to a younger audience?
And what is this telling the younger generation? Do you want to have a family? Like,
if you're going to make all this money, are you going to spend it on something meaningful? Where is this money going? Or is it all about you? Like, it's very narcissistic, right? It's how many bags can I get? How many cars can I buy? This could also cause a lot of body image issues in young teenage girls because you're listening to these rappers, you know, battling with each other and tearing each other down based on who has the perfect body, whose body is better.
All I would hear them talking about is big butts. I didn't feel complete or good enough. Good as them, as those girls, because I'm like, oh my God, this is what you're supposed to look like in the rap culture, and I don't look like that.
I remember when I was younger and lip injections were just becoming like a thing, you know, when you're probably like 10 or 12, you would see it almost looked down upon, right?
Yeah.
But now it's all over social media. Look at my lip injections. Look at my nose job. I just came back from Turkey. Look at my brand new teeth. I just have them shaved down and I look like a shark for a week.
Yeah.
And it's so mainstream.
It is.
And it's telling us that you have to go and get these procedures in order to conform, in order to fit into society.
Right.
Or else, you know, you are on the lesser end of the social ladder, if not.
And it's very hypocritical. Those are the same people saying, love yourself the way you are.
It's very hypocritical.
Don't change
Extremely
yourself.
hypocritical. Those are the exact same people. The people who are getting all these modifications will go on live and say, love yourself. You know, you look beautiful even though you're 300 pounds. You look amazing. I have lipo, but you look amazing.
And a lot of girls will be looking to people like Cardi B, who was interviewed by Joe Biden, if you remember that, because you know he definitely listens to Cardi B. But you know, they're going to look to her and think, oh, this is the only way to be a successful woman, is to change your body to look a certain way. And then she goes to talking with the president to twerking on stage.
Don't get me wrong. I love Cardi B. I am like a ginormous Cardi B fan. But she does promote her background so much is kind of concerning to me. You're telling kids it's okay to go and become a stripper, go sell your body. You got to do what you got to do. On the other hand, there are other ways to support yourself.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of her talking about drugging and robbing men?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I had to go strip. I had to go, oh yeah, you want to yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do.
But Billboard named her Woman of the Year. Does she deserve that?
Why did they name her Woman of the Year?
I don't know, because she's empowered. I've actually thought about this a lot. Why is like 90% of music only about sex, violence, right? Or even romance? Like that seems to be the only thing that people sing about.
It shouldn't just be about violence or sex. It should be about struggles, your past, your childhood, your background, about the struggles within your community. And I feel like there are some artists that rap about this.
There are.
You know, like you said, there's 90% that's rapping about this and perhaps only 10% rapping about, you know, personal struggles. If you take a look at Eminem, one of our very liked artists, political issues, social issues, his personal issues with drugs and his upcoming.
And I feel like modern rap is not so much about that anymore.
It's really
vulgar.
Taking a turn downhill. I remember when I was younger, it wasn't even close to being this explicit.
No.
I feel like every year it gets worse and worse.
And a lot of women get backlash for this, but it's the men too, right? It's not just about men
100%.
respecting women, it's about men respecting themselves. If you're basing your self-worth off of how many women you can sleep with or how many cars you have, that just sounds sad and empty.
On what it means to be a man. It shouldn't be based off of those things that you just said.
Exactly.
There are so many other things that can bring dignity to oneself, that can bring respect to oneself, and it doesn't have to be based off of how many girls you're
sleeping with.
Yeah,
but even traditional masculinity, right? It's about like protecting your family, your significant other. And this sounds very narcissistic to me.
It's about what did I do to other women?
Yeah.
And that's in large part the problem. I did this to this girl. You know, and then I just left her on the side of the road.
So manly. So attractive.
So great. We're going to be reviewing some rap music that was sent to us so kindly by your 14-year-old brother. And we do have to say the music is rather explicit, and it's quite telling of musical culture that's circulating around youth in America.
Because this is what he's listening to, his peers. We're just going to be strictly looking at the lyrics and the message that it's trying to convey, because my personal music taste doesn't really have anything to do with this. Like, you know me, I listen to like sea shanties and folk music in the car. So yeah, we're not going to be talking about what we enjoy listening to based on how it sounds. We're just looking at the lyrics and what especially young boys are listening to and how that could impact them and their view of women. So the first rap song we're going to be looking at is called Me Out by, who's this? NLE Choppa.
So I'm just going to read some of the lyrics from Me Out. Me out. Me out, play with me while you me. Eat the he was ugly.
Come chick me. Why you being weird to me till I get pink eye? You anywhere. I'm that type of guy. That type of guy. Ever a vegan real big? Come climb my ladder.
Meow. Meow.
This is Megan Thee Stallion. Thought.
Hands on my knees, shaking on my. Post me a pic and make me a profit. When the liquor hit, then a get toxic. I've been lit since brunch. Thought. Order 42 for the table, let's pop. Trying to call me snake. I guess I can relate. Cause a spit a whole lot of venom. And since these all rats, when they come around me, all I see is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around the house butt naked and I stop at every mirror. This song that we're reading from is titled featuring Louis Ray, and the main artist is YNJ.
Okay, go ahead.
Got this one dramatic love to grab and shout. She be for the fun. Never asked her out. Her head down while I drive. She don't ask the route. I use my Cash App card when I cash her out. She'd rather be at the crib, but I had her out. I don't the bag, left it laying out.
I want you on your back, turn round, damn loud. Say she ain't in a minute, heard the I can make a do some I'm calling boozy out. Shake butt naked, lose style. I fell asleep drunk naked at a groupie house. She fell asleep in the club with her out. She was damn, put a movie out. She liked to on balconies when it's gloomy out.
You're a little
This is Kuda by 6ix9ine. You gon' die today. Rubber band. I'm a in a handstand. She a fan, man. Wait, look up.
So this is Gummo by 6ix9ine. I don't with no old only new my in her backbone. I pass her to my bro. I don't love her, that's a sad she a bad I'm a her, then I dash home to the cash. I'm on some Robin N-word. Take a N-word.
Wait. So on that positive note, let us know your thoughts on rap music and the role that it plays in shaping our society today. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.